Okay, 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 okay. It's a bit out of hand. It's it's really a bit out of hand. Okay, I've got basically everything that has come into my mind about what potentially I might want to take right here in front of me, and I think I just need to start swatching um, and see what feels good. A lot of shadows, huh? First, perhaps, let me get rid of the shadows. Okay. Okay, okay. So, okay. I don't know where to start. I'm going to Japan in, I think, about 15 days, which is really exciting. It's going to be my third time going. We're going to Tokyo and we're going to Osaka. And it, honestly, it never gets old. I'll go 1,000 more times if I'm so lucky. Okay, that's a little bit better. I made myself a customized art tool roll to take on the trip. This will be what kind of travels around with me on the plane and in my backpack when we're going about our day, where I can find pockets of time to sit down and do a little sketch in my sketchbook. So let's talk sketchbook first. I'm not taking a Talon's Art Creation sketchbook. Are you surprised? I'm surprised. This is a handmade sketchbook by 13 Sidicimi. Sidicimi. It was recommended to me by Charlotta Hamilton, Blue Shine Art. The paper is really nice and smooth, like smoother than a Talon's, than the Talon's Art Creations, and it lays flat when you open it up. It gives a really nice big space if I wanted to do something like full spread, or gives me enough room on like each page to be able to do whatever I want to do. I did glue an envelope in the back here so that I can stick all sorts of oh look, I've got something in there already. What is it called? Ephemera and stuff. That's the word for it. This I'm bringing to give to my friend DJ Strobe, who's going to be meeting us over there. So we're traveling with two of our friends, which is going to be really fun, and also meeting a whole bunch of friends that we've met online through Twitch over there. So that's very exciting. So this sketchbook, I've decided, is the one, and it's I made this tool roll custom so that I can put the sketchbook. I've got something back there, don't I? So that this just slips. My goodness, slips very easily in the back. Yeah, and then it folds up really nicely. It'll sit nice and flat in my backpack. It'll sit nice in the back of the plane chair, like, you know, the back pocket on the airplane. So I can just have it out and grab it whenever the mood strikes. So yes, I will eventually draw all of the supplies that I'm thinking of taking. I think probably on this first page here. But I don't want to swatch in here because I would like this just to be saved for the trip. So I'll use my regular sketchbook for swatching. But what I have done is I've added these little tabs on the side of the pages. So I've broken the sketchbook down into 10 days. So one day, one section for each day of the trip. I did this last time we went to in my sketchbook, and it was really nice. And I tried to do as much there on the trip as I could, but then I didn't put so much pressure on myself that I had to fill the full complete thing while we were away. but I then filled up the rest of the sketchbook based on photos and videos that I had, so that each section is a representation of everything that we did and saw during that day. So yeah, it worked really nicely for me last time. If you'd like to see that sketchbook, you can definitely check out the sketchbook tour that I did of that. And yeah, I just think the sketchbook is so beautiful, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to play with it. So let me stick this back in here, and then maybe I'll just, while I have this out, I do have a couple of things already here. I mentioned that Strobe is coming with us, and I think of the three guys that I'm going to be traveling with, Ray, my husband, Strobe, and our friend Roger. Strobe is the one who is most likely to sit down for a couple of minutes and draw with me. And so I was at Muji the other day, and I saw this chunky mechanical pencil and I was like, I'm gonna get Strobe a little sketchbook. So I got him this. It's a Passport Memo sketchbook. I think it was like $2 or something like that, but it has like very similar paper to the one that I have. This one's actually maybe even a little bit smoother yet. But yeah, I thought he would have fun drawing in there. And then I saw I had this one on my shelf here, so I stuck it in, but I think this one might work better for him, but this is a good size actually. I don't know, I'll decide. I'll take one of these for him. And then I was thinking about what he might like to use to draw, and I've had this pen that I got with my Hobonichi Techo 5-year journal that I've been using for my self-portrait. So I've had this pen for 5 years. It's a brush pen. It's kind of like the Pentel sign pen, but it's from Hobonichi. Oh, it is a Pentel sign pen. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this to Strobe, and then he can use it to draw. And he's also welcome to use any of the supplies that I have or that I pick up there. So these are coming. And then what did I stick in here? Oh, just some lotion, which I probably shouldn't keep in there, but I will. I got that at Muji. And then I also got this at Muji. It's a lotion. They said it was a lotion container, but I thought I could use this for watercolor. So we're going to look at some watercolor palettes, but I thought I could just put 2 colors in here, and I know what 2 colors they'll be. We'll talk about it when we get to looking at watercolor. But then I was like, I can just keep this in the little pouch, and that's it. And then obviously I'm going to buy watercolor when I'm there, so I will figure that out when we get there, but that will keep me happy. Potentially. That will potentially keep me happy until I buy new stuff. Speaking of buying new stuff, I've decided that, I've mentioned this before, so it's probably not a surprise to some of you. I've decided I'm going to use all of the ad revenue that I received through YouTube last year. 2024 was my first year of monetization on YouTube, and I made around $300 Canadian. So I'm taking that $300 Canadian, and I'm going to absolutely spoil myself rotten with art supplies in Japan. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for all of the hauls. Hauls. Stay tuned for a Japanese art supply haul. There's a couple of things that I know for sure are making the cut. This is not it. This is the Pilot Parallel pen. It's the one that is really wide, but can be also really thin. It's a fountain pen, and so I'm very hesitant to take a fountain pen. I took some last time, and it was fine. The only thing that exploded on me was one of these. It was blue, and it ruined a pair of my jeans, but this is a Pentel brush pen that's filled with ink. But I decided I don't want to chance it with a fountain pen, nor do I want to have to worry about refilling the ink and everything while I'm over there. I would love this to be my main drawing utensil, but I vetoed it in favor of a Zig calligraphy pen. And this is a dual tipped chisel pen. So one side has, I think it's 5mm, and then the other side is 2mm. So it's you can get like super fine lines. You can use it on the edge. You can get nice, I mean, that's not even the chunky bit. This is the chunky bit. Look at that. So this is for sure coming with me, and I think this will be my main drawing utensil. So I was playing with some urban sketching from windowswap.com yesterday, and I laid down I did the ink first, and then immediately after went in with watercolor, and there was no bleeding. It's a water-based marker, but it's waterproof, which kind of blows my mind. It says it's acid-free archival pigment ink. Keep horizontal. Oh, I should do that. Keep horizontal. It does say something about being waterproof somewhere that I read, but I don't know that it says that on there. Anyway, it is, in my experience, waterproof, so I'm going to look for more of these when I'm over there. I think they come in other colors, maybe. I think that might be fun, especially if they have like a nice blue and a red would be cool. But yes, highly recommend. I love it. And let's test some watercolor on top of it, shall we? I only have this water brush here with me, but this is going to come, I'm pretty sure. So this is the Shinhan Pass Pink that I haven't shut up about. And I feel like I need to bring this color. Again, it's like this super bright pink that never properly shows up on camera. But look, there's no bleeding whatsoever. So cool. I don't think I'm gonna bring this pan. This is one of the colors that I would put in the little two container thing. So I guess we're on watercolor. I've got watercolor palettes here. This is the Rosa Gallery Urban Sketchers watercolor palette that I picked up in, I think it was November last year. I've only used it very sparingly, but I think the colors actually would work really nicely for Japan. Got a really nice bright red. You've got a nice emerald green. There's lots of like turquoisey kind of colors over there. Got a good black, some nice, I'm just calling out the colors. Anyway, I think this would be really a really useful color palette to take, but alternatively, these are the Holbein watercolors that I picked up last time I was in Japan. So these are my three favorite, Gamboge Nova, Quinacridone Magenta, and Turquoise Blue. And with these colors, I can basically do some really nice, simple color mixing. Like just with these three. So this palette here, using everything together, is really nice for landscapes. I think it would work well for urban scenes too. Like this lavender is just really pretty. It's just these colors are just lovely. This green, yeah, But I don't think I'm going to use a lot of watercolor. I don't think I'm going to use a lot of watercolor. So there's two. I'm saying I don't think I'm going to use a lot of watercolor, and then I grabbed like majority watercolor palettes. Oh, what's happening? My watercolor is stuck to my thing. This is the palette that I put together during my recommended art channels. And it's been really fun to play with. I've been playing with it a little bit. I actually used it for this spread, which was fun. So this is a combination of watercolor and gouache. And like this red would be really nice. I'm thinking like specifically temples and things like that. A lot of restaurant signs. I mean, I could always put together a custom palette. These are the Shinhan Pass watercolors that I got, and I think if I were to, I should get it out. To fill this up, I would put in this pink, and then I would put in the Compose blue. I think those, actually, I already have that on there, would be just really fun accent colors. Like those are just so punchy. All that to say, I think those are probably the only two colors that I need, unless unless I take this, which is from Muji. I think I actually got this in Japan. It's just like a pill case or some sort of travel something or other. But these are those three Holbein colors. I would fill it up a little bit. And then with these, I can mix anything. And it's relatively small, but it's still too big. If this had 3 in it, I would take these 3 colors in there. Could I make it fit 3? Do like yellow and then cut this one in half, pink and blue? Potentially. As if this is too big. I have a smaller container that has very similar colors, but these are Turner CMY colors, so these are a little bit different. Still kind of like the same flavor, but they don't feel quite the same to me. So I could potentially find another little container. I have one. This is my Delphonics pouch that is well loved, has traveled outside with me every time we go and sit in the park. And I have in here, I'm going to bring this and I'm going to fill it up with all of the things. A little Altoids container that actually has the 3 colors. These are the Holbeins. Okay, I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring this, and then I'm going to fill this with the 2 Shinhan Pass. Let me go grab those because that's a decision made right now. All right, here we go. Can you shake these? Do these? Let's see if that did anything. It's very runny. Why is that? I'm gonna need to buy another one of these. It might take a while to dry. It's very liquidy. It wasn't like that when I opened it. That's better. That's better. Kind of want to stir that around with something. I can't do it in that sketchbook. I was gonna put this on the next page, but then that would get blobby. Okay. I should... Do I surprise myself and put color on a page in my sketchbook that I'm taking? Oh my god, the pressure. I'm gonna randomly open to a page and I'm gonna do it. Whoa. Whoa. The decision to do that was like, my heartbeat is going. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry. Whoa, but that was intense. Okay, so I'm gonna take those watercolors. I don't think I'm gonna add any more to this little one. That's fine. So these, cool. Let's hope that pink dries in time. It will, for sure. Okay. Getting rid of the watercolor. Oh, what's this? Oh, just mints. I could turn that into a palette, but we've decided on the watercolor. Okay. Got some my Neo colors. I don't want to take all of these. And if I were to take, let's play that game. If I were to take a limited, no more than 5 Neo colors, what colors would I take? Red, obviously. Turquoise, obviously. Those are the only obviouses, but I've got pink and turquoise. There's not really a lot of, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of foliage because it's winter. Coming into spring. So maybe we need the Sakura pink. Okay, that's 4. That's looking pretty good so far. And then a dark. The trusty, it might be like a navy blue or something. Long indigo. I think that's indigo. So those are interesting. Those are interesting. Neo color 2. Yes, I added a U. Do I have a little container that those would fit in? Or do I just put them in the little pocket? The little side pouch. That could work. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at a little bit of Neo color. Oh, 6. I always have to have this light cobalt. I'm not mad at these. I'm gonna put those over on the to-go side as a potential. I think I want to bring this Muji pencil. It has I think it's a chunky 2 millimeter lead. It's a HB, so it's pretty firm, but I want to bring it so that in case I find some softer lead, that I can refill it. But it's pretty fun to draw with. Like it's really, I love a chunky art supply. One of the things on my list is a very similar pencil from Camel, who makes my favorite rainbow pencil. And they have these kind of like this, I think it's very similar to this, but like they have a yellow one, so that'd be really cute. Even though I just got this one. I'm looking at everything else in front of me. Okay, so I have historically, anytime I traveled since getting my Inktense pencils, taken with me this color palette of Inktense pencils, which I think is like super versatile supply. I think those are everything. I kind of don't need the pink. I'm going to put the pink away. The pink wasn't part of the original set. So these are the 6. Got a black. And these are the Derwent Inktense. And they're nice to sketch with and color, but also to add water to get a little inky. And then this is Willow. And Sun Yellow, Poppy Red, Iris Blue, and Teal Green. So I usually have those. Like that's like my super limited going to Boston supply. I'll like sometimes only take those in a little sketchbook on quick trips. But they're really fun. Like I enjoy using these like for airport sketches, people sketching and stuff. If I want to get the water out, I can get the water out. If I don't have to. So those are a maybe. Those are a maybe. This is the solid paint marker, Sakura solid paint marker. That's really stinky and really pink. Again, super pink. And it's really fun to use with a chunky graphite crayon. Like I love sketching people. Let's just do a silly little person. Look at that, I drew a person. And then like kind of filling in the background kind of thing. I like doing that. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not really feeling it for this trip. And plus I'll have this pink that I can kind of do similar things. And since getting this, what is this? A Fine Tech graphite crayon. It's a 2B graphite crayon, not water soluble. My mom gifted me for Christmas these Lyra water soluble graphite crayons. And this is a 6B, a 2B, and a 9B. Oh my god. Oh. I think you gotta go softer, don't you? 9B. And it's water soluble. So I could, in theory, do the same sketching with it. But then I can water activate it, which is really cool. And mixing like this with the pink can do some really fun, like get some really fun kind of effects and stuff. So I have this. And then I also have the ArtGraf stick. I have that here. Yeah. Which is basically the same thing, but a stick. So you can still draw with it. It's a little less pointy. But they're both essentially water-soluble graphite. kind of like the darkness of this Lyra one. Doesn't have as much shine. I don't know. What do you think? I don't need both. Part of me wants to take the ArtGraf stick just because it feels like really nice. But also, this is like nice, you know? I'm gonna have to eeny, meeny, miny, moe those, but I want to take the ArtGraf, but I think I should take the Lyra. That's silly. Another thing that I have are these Watercolor Mega Color pencils, and I finally just got my back order that I've been waiting for since I ordered them in November, on specifically November 1st. I've been loving the combination. You can tell I've used a lot of black and gray and pink. I do a lot of, do I have any in here? No, I wouldn't have any in here. People sketches with these three, so kind of playing with value with the black and the gray and then little accents of pink. The only problem with these is sharpening them. And I know I'm going to have to sharpen the Inktense if they come with, but not nearly as often as I have to sharpen these ones. So as much as I love them, I don't think they're for this trip. This is, by the way, this is the Camel rainbow pencil that I was telling you about, that I'm going to buy like as many as I can so that I don't run out until my next trip. But I need to make this into a little necklace. So cute. Thank goodness for these pencil extenders. Okay, that's cool. And then I have this, my cousin made this vessel, by the way. Isn't it pretty? So nice. These are goodies that Lauren gifted me. You would have seen me open these in an unboxing and swatching video. Art Friend Art Haul, I think. There's these two Poscas, which the blue is covered. Like I've got the blue and the compose blue there. But this yellow ochre is really nice. So like, how does that play? That looks really nice with the pink and the blue. And that could be a nice kind of accent color. I don't know why he has yellow blush, but that could be fun. That could be fun. That could be... That could be fun. That's a maybe. And then there's this Arctic's blue marker, but again, I don't think I need it if I have the watercolor. But there's something about this marker. I'm gonna say no. And then I also have here this pink art brush, which would be a lot more convenient than getting out the watercolor, but kind of want the punch of the watercolor. There's this Kuretake. This is an oil-based brush. It's really nice. My only little complaint is that it kind of does bleed through paper. You can see it. Sorry, you can see it started there a little bit. But it's nice. I will use that at home. Oh, the Pitt glue stick. I bought this when I was in Japan last time, and I only have one refill left. So I'm gonna bring this. I'm definitely gonna bring this, and I'm gonna put the new refill in there. But I'm also gonna get refills for it when I'm there. But this will allow me to like glue in receipts or things from our travels into the sketchbook, which I think will be pretty cute as we go, so I don't have to worry about losing things that I want to save. A nail file, which will come. Yeah, okay. What do I have? Let's review. Let's review, okay. Definite yes. Let's look at the definite yeses. Definite yes. Definite yes. Definite maybe. Probably yes. Definite maybe. Do you know what? I'm not going to bring the Inktense pencils. Is that a mistake? Let me know if you think that's a mistake. I'm not going to bring them, but let me know what your thoughts are. I'm not going to bring the solid paint marker. This Posca was a maybe. I'm not doing myself. Oh my god, that almost spilled everywhere. I will bring this pencil. Do I need it though? If I have one of these? Yep. Yep. This water brush is coming. Okay. Let's see what all fits in here. Don't spill the paint. My sketchbook is drying. Okay. So this will go to strobe. These will probably not be in here, although, well, they won't be in there for the security check. Pencil, pen, glue stick, water brush, nail file. I find if I don't have a nail file on hand, I just like pick at my nails and it's not good. I've got plenty of room, but again, I'm gonna spoil myself rotten. These can just go in there, right? Like, what's the harm? Why not bring the Posca? You never know what could be needed. And then help me decide between these two. I had half a thought of doing this as a live stream so that you could help me. Okay, let me do one more test. Let me do one more test. That came off really nicely, really easy to get a lot of color. This does not pick up as much immediately, but do I like that? I can just dab it to get, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do the Lyra. Lyra is the winner. This case is gonna be completely filthy, by the way, when I get back, because it's also gonna be my paint rag. Do you believe that I'm not gonna take that? What? She goes. Okay. Let me get my sketchbook and do a little drawing of everything that I'm going to take. and then I can stop obsessing about it. And I will color everything with the colors. And then I can also test it on this paper. See how bright that pink is around the border. Okay. How do we want? Kind of. Oh, that's way too big. Okay. So this is a Zing memory system. I also think this is going to help me write really nicely in my sketchbook. Can't spell calligraphy. Okay, cool. The only thing about this pen is that, never mind. Never mind. I didn't think that you could keep the cap on the ends because I was trying it this way. But look, of course you can. And then this one goes on. Nope. This way. Okay. Okay. That makes me happy. I have no complaints about this pen now. What's next? Let's draw our watercolor. Sorry, I have this one here. And then for the blue, let me dip in here. Shoot. How much room does this take up? Well, I will also have that. That's starting to push the limits. This... We won't draw that yet. Okay, what did I put in here? Neo colors. Fall interesting with these. Okay. Cool. Might as well do the water brush while we're here. That's very long. It's a very long brush. But that's okay. That might actually pick up too much. Too much color graphite for my liking. Which means, do I bring the ArtGraf? I'm gonna bring the ArtGraf. Gonna bring the ArtGraf. Let me know if you saw that coming. All right, Muji pencil. I just love how chunky that is. So good. So good. All right, pit stick. This needs more shadow. What do you think about the Posca? That's supposed to say Posca, by the way. That is such a nice color. Ooh, what else? Do I draw my nail file? No. I will draw this sign pen. I will not draw it well, but I will draw it. See, this blue is going to come in handy. I mean, it's not the same blue, but that was barely on screen. Needs a shadow. So does the Posca. Can we get, oh, look at that. If you get to it fast enough, you can get a little water. Okay, cool. I feel like I need a little bit of color on here. Just a little. This should also, can't have shadows on everything and then have one thing without. Okay, cool. That makes me feel better. Honestly, I've been waking up at like 3:30 in the morning thinking about what I'm gonna bring to Japan, which is so silly. I know it's silly. I know it's really silly, but it is honestly something that I think about. So now that that has been decided, I can just daydream about all of the art supplies that I'm going to get when I'm there. Top of my list, And thank you to anybody who has ever watched a video and sat through an ad or a portion of an ad to allow me to absolutely spoil myself. Top of my list is a Kakimori brass dip pen. I think it's the brass ones. If you know, you know. They're beautiful. And anytime I see somebody use them, I'm like, oh my God, one day. And the day is coming really soon. There's a whole Kakimori store I think it's close to Ueno Station, and it's on the itinerary for full day number 1 when we're there, because I want to use it all the time. And I know it's a dip pen, so I'm going to have ink and everything, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to use it, and I'm so excited for that. We're going to a Holbein showroom in Osaka. When I just bought Holbein at, I forget the name of the art store, the prices were super good. So I'm wondering what the prices will be like at the Holbein store, and excited to see everything that they have there. And just like, I don't know, I felt like I limited myself a lot last time I was there, and I know I don't need a lot of art supplies because I have way too many as it is, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And for sticking around this long, I will tell you a little something else. I've been toying with the idea of when I get back, and when I share my art haul, of doing a little giveaway as part of it. So I don't know that it would be art supplies per se, but I think I might do like some things that fit inside regular envelopes. So I just have to put a stamp on it, and then I can send it out. So it would be more stationery stickers, things like that will fit inside of or that can be sent out with like one stamp. I would open it up to anywhere in the world that accepts mail. And yeah, I think I will do that as part of my, when I get back, when I show you all of the things that I got. I'm going to do a giveaway. So I'll probably do like 5. There'll be 5 chances to get a package. And I will give more information about that. And it might be something in combination with Art Hang Party. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, but it should be fun. So I hope that makes you a little bit more excited for me to go away. Speaking of Art Hang Party, Art Hang Party is a weekly live, hour-ish long art making session full of fast-paced drawing and a lot of fun that happens here on Thursdays, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And while I'm away, they are still going to happen. They won't be live, but I'm going to schedule premieres on my channel. I'll have 2 sessions, so the first and the second week that I'm away, the last week of February, first week of March. And I wanted to do that because I know Art Hang Party means a lot to people, and it's like for some people, it's the only time that they're creative in the week. And so I don't want to take that away. And I know how valuable it is to draw in company with other people. So I'm continuing to keep that going for everybody. So there will be some pre-recorded Art Hang Parties that will premiere at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know the dates, but the last week of February, first week of March, so that you can all chat together while you're drawing and everything. The only difference is that I can't read your comments, but it'll be nice. One of them we're going to do longer time, so we're going to do some 20-minute drawings, maybe some master studies, perhaps. I haven't decided that yet. But we'll do like 4 references for 20 minutes, and it'll be lovely, kind of like what we were doing during the weekend pop-ups that used to happen that will be coming back. And then also we'll do a collage session because we've never done that at Art Hang Party before, so I'm excited to do that, and we will do it on a timer, but it'll be cool. I think that's everything that I have to tell you. If you have any recommendations of places to go or art supplies that I should keep an eye out for, please let me know in the comments. I will be sure to have a look around. And I'm also going to take lots of video, lots of photos. I have, let me grab it. So I just got this camera from Lomography. It's plastic. It's like a toy camera, film, obviously, but it takes 4 pictures at one time on the same frame, and it takes them within 1 second of each other. So they're all a little bit different. And then what you can do after the film is developed is you can kind of cut those up or scan them and then make little 4-frame animations from them. So I'm super excited to take this and take pictures while we're there. I think this is going to be like my main film camera that I'm going to take, that I'm going to use. I'm going to try to use this one as much as possible. And then I also have this just regular film camera that is a little bit more fancy. So I'm also going to take some pictures with this. And this has black and white film in it, so it'll be nice. And then I'm going to take as much video, and of course there's going to be a vlog. I'll bring you around as much as I can, and we'll have fun. Anyway, that is everything that I'm taking on my 10-day trip to Japan. I think I should probably end this video now, but I hope that you get to travel somewhere fun soon, and that you enjoyed hanging out while I figured all of this out, and just know that your help has been immense. I really do appreciate you being here. If you made it this far, please like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any recommendations for things that I should look out for, or just say hi. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.